Allahumma barik wa sallim nahmadu nusalli ala rasulil karim amma ba'. Abu Ubaidah radhiyallahu an reports, I have heard Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, fasting is a protective shield for man as long as he does not tear up that protection. Abu Ubaidah radhiyallahu an reports, I have heard Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, fasting is a protective shield for man as long as he does not tear up that protection. Protective shield here means just as a man protects himself with a shield, similarly fasting protects him from his well-known enemy shaitan. In other hadiths, we are told that fasting saves one from Allah Ta'ala's punishment and the fire of Jahannam in the Akhirah. Once somebody inquired from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, what causes the fast to be torn? He replied, telling lies and backbiting. This hadith, when read along with many others, actually tells us to avoid such actions which cause fasting to be wasted. In our times, we are fond of wasting the time with unnecessary conversations. Some ulama are of the opinion that lies, backbiting, slander, etc. actually undo the fast just like eating and drinking. But the great majority of ulama believe that the fast is not totally undone but loses its blessings, yani barakah. The ulama of Islam tell us of 6 things about which care should be taken in fasting. First, one should keep the eyes away from any place where one should not look. Some go as far as to prohibit looking at one's own wife with desire, let alone another woman. Similarly, looking at any evil action or where evil is committed should be avoided. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the glance is like an arrow from shaitan. Whoever out of fear of Allah Ta'ala prevents himself from looking at evil, Allah Ta'ala shall grant him such nur of faith, the taste and sweetness of which he will feel in the heart. The Sufis interpret the verse saying to mean that those sights which should be avoided include all such places and things that take the mind away from the remembrance of Allah Ta'ala. Secondly, one should guard the tongue against lies, unnecessary conversation, backbiting, arguments, abuses, etc. In the Sahih al-Bukhari, we read that fasting is a shield for the fasting person. For this reason, those who fast should avoid all useless talk, joking, argument, etc. Should anyone start an argument, then say, I am fasting. In other words, one should not start an argument, and if someone else start it, then too one should avoid taking it up. When the person who starts an argument is not an understanding person, then at least one should remind oneself that I am fasting. May Allah just give us tawfiq to put all this into practice and convey to others. Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wassalamu alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallah.